Day-to-day parenting is really tough, isn't it? There are many moments when we're able to be very present, very calm, but maybe you've found that there are many moments when you just find yourself really stressed out, we call it dysregulated, and you don't really understand why. And that's when we know that we can do the work of reflection and try to figure out where that trigger came from. So just as much time parenting our children, we need to spend time being a reflector, reflecting on what happened to us as children. What are the triggers? What was my relationship like with my mother, my father, my siblings, my grandparents? What's left over? What's left over from those relationships? Daniel Siegel, who's a wonderful author who writes about children, he says the most important thing any parent can do, he also says it's the cheapest thing any parent can do, is just spend really quality time on self-reflection, forming what he calls a coherent narrative about our lives, finding the connection in our stories, giving ourselves self-empathy, deep understanding, and that will help us in those moments when we're triggered to really be able to say, well, I'm triggered now. Maybe I'm 4 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old. How do I self-regulate myself to bring me back to this present moment? So reflecting, understanding, forming a narrative about our own childhood is one of the most important tools we can use to get ourselves into a place of parenting with nonviolence.